You said you got a cell phone in there? Is that your only cell phone? Is that how you avoid all these ladies trying to give you calls and, you know what I mean, how you avoid paying child support?
Well, I got away from child support about 30 years ago, so I'm good with that.
Skeeter Wyatt here. We got this this German vehicle behind us, but you know there's something a little different about it. And what's your name, brother?
Al.
Al. Skeeter Wyatt, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your car?
Well, I'm not sure it's a German vehicle. It's more like a GMW.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I try. It's a 92 BMW. Used to be a 735. Now it's got a 383 small block in it. Got the car on the road in 2007. I've been driving it for 15 years now. And it's a nice car.
It absolutely is a nice car. So what motivated you to put the American horsepower inside this GMW you got?
Well, it turned 200,000 miles, and it was time to play with it. I'd had it since it had, I think, 60 something. It's a 92. I got it in 96. And it was just time to play with it, that's all.
I got you. And look, if you want to have some fun, you throw a small block Chevrolet in there, brother. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the engine specifically?
It's 383. It's got forged rods and pistons. It's a cast crank. Got a good Howard cam in it. It's got a 700 R4 transmission, a 364 BMW rear, Lincoln Felter fuel injection. Well, that came out for the C4 Corvettes a long time ago, and made a big difference in the motor. It was originally a GM tune port, and they didn't really make any horsepower. They looked bitchin', but they didn't make any horsepower. So.
Well, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. They call it tune port injection, but I called it toilet paper injection, brother, because it was straight doo-doo, you know what I'm saying?
And how much experience do you have with that?
I got, with toilet paper or with slow cars? Because I ain't got no experience with slow cars because all my cars haul ass. But with toilet paper, brother, you have no idea. Them trailer park, opossums I've been picking up off the side of the road, I get the bubble guts off them, you know what I'm saying?
If you say so.
If I say so.
I live in a different trailer park than I do.
Well, brother, you show up in the trailer park with this, I don't know how much your car's going to be left. Pull up in my neighborhood, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, you still got full factory interior in this thing?
Oh, yeah, everything.
Man, this man is luxurious right now. You said you got a cell phone in there?
Yeah, factory equipment.
Damn, that thing's bigger than my first cell phone, man. I usually use that as like curl weights. You know what I'm saying?
The guts of it are in the trunk.
That's right. Now, is that your only cell phone? Is that how you avoid all these ladies trying to give you calls and, you know what I mean, how you avoid paying child support?
Well, I got away from child support about 30 years ago, so I'm good with that.
Well, how'd you do that? I got to take some notes, man, because I'm underwater right now, brother.
It takes time. It takes time. You gotta wait them out.
Gotta wait them. Well, that ain't how Skeeter Wyatt does it, man. I need a solution right now, so I'm gonna have to talk to somebody else about that. But you said you got what kind of rear end in it?
BMW.
Same one?
No, it's a different ratio. It's a 364.
364. So you ain't afraid all this American horsepower ain't gonna obliterate that German rear end?
Well, this is the third motor I've put in it, and I'm not going to go any further because it will start to break things.
Exactly. I think you need to get a 12 bolt out of a Chevelle or something like that, stuff it up in there, you know what I mean?
I think that would be harder to do than putting this motor in was.
Well, life is hard, brother. Life is hard, man, but you got to make sure you're out there spinning them tires and whipping ass in the streets.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right, yeah, take some. I don't see you taking notes. I expect you to be writing something down, but I guess not. Speaking of racing, you do any racing in this car?
You really think I'm going to talk about that?
I do, all the time.
Well, good for you.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, brother, I got a Type LT Mullet Drive 305, parked 2 cars over there. You think you can beat that in a race?
More than likely.
Not a chance in the world, brother. Look, you got a German car. Need I remind you of WW2, man. We clapped them cheeks in there just like I clapped them cheeks in a race, brother.
So you've heard of WW2 then?
I've heard of it. You know what I mean? There's some tanks and stuff. I don't know. I know all the Oogan Foogan Googans.
Interesting. That might be.
It will be interesting, only because I want the gas a little bit. I keep it interesting. That way, you know, your buddies that want to race, they try to jump on, and I'll take their money too.
Well, I wish you the best.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Now, what is the craziest story you got in this car, either with this engine or the original engine?
I don't have any.
You don't have any. Man, this man is a lot like Skeeter Wyatt. He got warrants out just like I do. He's not trying to incriminate himself. Wrap it up. Dang, well, appreciate your time, brother. Thank you.